He joins us now in the WRAL Live Center. A lot of people talking about power outages. How do we look on that front, Brett?
Yeah, Dan, we also have trees down in the Wendell area. That's what we're seeing right here, that it's split in half. Taking a look at the outage map itself, we just updated this. That number down under 9,000 across North and South Carolina for Duke Energy customers. A big improvement. It was over 15,000 at one point. In our viewing area specifically, we have the Zebulon area where there's a couple of hundred power outages, and just to the east of Zebulon as well, a couple of hundred power outages. That was up over 1,000 at one point. So some big improvements in the last hour.
All right, Brett, thank you. Now we want to take you outside to the WRAL storm tracker. Aaron Thomas is live tonight. He's keeping an eye on the conditions. Aaron, what are you seeing now? You've been traveling across the area.
We have, and Deborah, behind us, we are here in a local cemetery right near the Wake-Johnson County line. You can see this massive tree that has since been uprooted as a result of these quick moving storms. Now, the two gentlemen who've been working on clearing this tree out of the way from this road here, they have since left the scene just within the past 5 minutes, and they've definitely made some significant progress in getting things cleaned up. It doesn't look like any headstones have been damaged here in the cemetery, but after talking with the pastor just a short while ago, he was saying that he was not planning to spend his Memorial Day out here. He had actually got notification from a maintenance guy who happened to be working at the church nearby. They got word that this tree was blocking part of, like, one lane of this road, Mile Plantation Road here. What we're still working to find out is if anyone was hurt, any significant damage to any cars. We do see what appears to be some debris from a local car, but all in all, traffic appears to be moving fairly smoothly along this area. Of course, this is one of many areas that the WRAL Storm Tracker will be following throughout the evening. Deborah?
Thank you so much, Aaron. Glad that at least everything looks like it's getting cleaned up there. Thank you.
We did see a lot of trees and limbs falling today, a lot of damage throughout Wake County as these storms move through. Part of a tree came down on a home you see here. This is in Fuquay Arena. WRAL's Destiny Patterson is live there tonight. Destiny, give us an idea of some of the damage you're seeing in that area.
Well, Dan, this is just one of the places where we've stopped today. If you take a look at this home here, you can see that they've put a tarp on the roof. That is where a tree actually punctured their roof. And earlier today, we could actually see holes in their roof. But just a couple of streets over from where we are now, I talked to a neighbor who spent hours out in her neighborhood. And I'll tell you, she takes being a good neighbor to the next level. With her own gear, Christine Farrell is racing to clean up the damage from last night's storms before the next one.
Yeah, I don't know what our plans were for today, but it wasn't this.
The downed tree became an all-day affair for Farrell and her boyfriend.
I didn't think it'd be this bad, but it was real windy.
The wind knocked over this hickory tree, knocking out power and blocking this dead-end road. Another neighbor says she immediately called for help.
I could get in my driveway. We were fine, but nobody else can get in or out this road, so I figured I better call somebody.
Duke Energy crews restored power and removed the tree from the road, but there's still work to be done.
So if anything, yeah, just get this hazard out of the way before another one comes.
Farrell is no stranger to going above and beyond in her neighborly duties.
Ironically, the same property has got a cut stump right next to the hickory. I think that one was an oak or a maple. That fell, and Duke came out and cut that one again too.
That was last year. Now she says she's hopeful that they can make it through the next storm without another downed tree. Now, Farrell tells me that she will be taking a break from doing all of that labor this afternoon. And here at this front yard, you can see that they still have a lot of work to do in their efforts to clean up as well. And that's going to be the focus here going forward. And I know at the moment, a lot of them are thankful that we haven't had any strong storms come back through this area today. Dan?
A lot of people thinking that same thing tonight. Destiny Patterson reporting live. Thank you, Destiny. Now, today's Weather Alert Day is always a good reminder to download the WRAL News app to bring the dual Doppler 5000 radar with you right there in your pocket. Our team of meteorologists post updates throughout the day to bring you the latest information. Of course, it is free to download.